The CUCUY Will Find You by Jaymes Sanchez. The characters: Ray, 31, the CUCUY, ageless, Carlos or ensemble, 50 to 60, Amy, key or ensemble, 50-ish, Leticia or ensemble, 70s. Time and place: they're various. The physical locations of the play are Boston, Massachusetts, and San Antonio, Texas. Some scenes, however, might not happen in a physical location. They exist perhaps in a metaphysical space somewhere between occurrence and nightmare. Events depicted happen between the early 2000s and the present.
Welcome to Teatro Vivo's presentation of The CUCUY Will Find You. Please take a moment to silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. And remember that if your cell phone goes off during the performance, the CUCUY is gonna come and get you and eat you up. Mijo, te dije que turn on your phone. Also, please note the exits marked by the exit signs. In the event of an emergency, you will proceed to one of these exits. In the event of the CUCUY, there is no exit.
The lights come up on Ray performing heart surgery. Ensemble actors assist on the surgery. There are hospital sounds. A surgical assistant steps away and transforms into Carlos. He wears jeans, a khaki jacket, and cowboy boots. He stands away from the surgery scene and makes a phone call to Ray. He is now standing in Amy's house doing some minor drywall repair. There are tools at his feet. The phone rings. It rings some more. It rings an uncomfortable number of times. Finally, Ray's voicemail picks up.
You reached Dr. Ray Flores. I'm probably saving someone's life at the moment, so please leave your info at the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as people stop dying around here. Thank you.
Mijo, I was just checking to see how you're doing over there. I heard you guys were getting another big storm. Just remember to have water, food, flashlights, batteries, y todo, just in case the power goes out. It's nice and sunny over here. I even took Abuela for a walk around the hospital. She's doing okay. She's doing okay. She asked about you today, so that's good. And it was funny, Mijo, I reminded her that you're a doctor now, and she remembered, Mijo, clear as day she remembered. Only I get a kick out of her. She took it that you were going to be her doctor now. Me dijo, ay, es mejor que mi hijo me cuida porque estos pinche pendejos no saben nada. And I told her, le dije, Ama, don't say that. Dr. Silver takes good care of you. And she said, yes, but mi hijo knows how to make the cookies I like. So you heard it. You have a job to do next time you come home. Which reminds me, I know you don't know yet, but make sure you let me know when you figure out if you're coming during the summer. I don't want to start any big projects on the house if you're going to be around. You might find yourself without a roof over your room. Anyway, I got to finish this job. I'm covered in drywall crap. Hey, like I've been telling you, things are okay, but make sure you have some emergency money tucked away, you know, just in case. Talk to you later, mijo.
Amy enters as Carlos puts tools away. She's in a rush. She throws on her white coat.
Carlos, sorry to do this to you.
Someone's dying.
No, if I don't get out the door 3 minutes ago.
Well, best rev up that time machine then.
I haven't written the check yet.
Tuesday.
Yeah, at the hospital? Perfect.
Lunch is on you this week, though.
You're a tough negotiator, Carlos.
We'll call her your late payment fee.
I thought I was getting the friends and family discount.
You are.
You nickel and dime your family like this?
Oh, yeah. Family pays more.
Really?
Yeah, they're stuck with me. New customers pay less.
I'm a new customer.
As long as you've been treating my mom, you're basically family. But if you don't want to pay, you can just let me cover lunch this time and call it a date.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Bold move, Carlos. Very chivalrous.
Yeah, I try.
I'd like to say yes. I'm honestly not sure about the medical ethics of dating a patient's guardian, though.
Well, you swore to take an oath to take care of your patients.
Right.
My mom is your patient. I'm her legal guardian. It would make me really happy to take you out to lunch, and the happier I am, the more focused I am on being her guardian. So really, it's your medical responsibility to go out with me.
You know what? To hell with the rules. It's a date.
Okay, then.
She puts a hand on his shoulder.
Thanks again for doing all this.
Hey, my pleasure. Now get out of here so I can clean up.
Okay, just lock the door from the inside before you close it. Thanks. To the time machine.
Amy exits. Carlos puts tools away, then transforms back into the surgical assistant. Focus returns to the surgery scene.
There's something in here. Hold on.
Ray pulls a huge cascaron out of the patient's chest cavity.
What's going on?
The cascaron bursts, shooting confetti everywhere. The lights change and the patient rips the sheets off and becomes the CUCUY. Mariachi music plays.
What the fuck?
The CUCUY sings.
Quiero saber el sabor de tu vida. Tengo hambre que no se contenta. Quiero saber el sabor de tu vida porque solo tu vida se alimenta. Tus sueños, esperanzas y tus sentimientos, tu cuerpo, tu alma y tus pensamientos. Los quiero y los necesito para aplacar mi apetito. Quiero saber el sabor de tu vida. Quiero saber el sabor de tu vida.
The sound of applause.
Where? Who?
I thought you would never ask. Don't you recognize me?
No.
I swear. La Llorona and the Chupacabra get all the love these days. The CUCUY, Rey. I'm the CUCUY.
A spooky lighting effect goes off anticlimactically.
Oh, don't mind that. We didn't hit the moment right. Anyway, I'm the CUCUY.
The CUCUY.
Yes, I eat bad children.
I know what the CUCUY is. One problem, I'm not a child.
You're someone's child.
I guess.
A technicality, I know.
Ray storms across the stage and sits.
What are you doing?
Waiting to wake up.
It's not a dream.
No, hallucination at most. I'll recover, I'll treat it, no big deal.
Okay, fine. You're asleep and you don't remember falling asleep. Let's retrace your steps. What do you remember?
Well, I don't really remember going home, but I was... Oh my God, I was in the middle of surgery!
I'll summarize it for you.
Summarize?
The CUCUY is suddenly holding a human heart.
What?
It didn't go well.
The CUCUY tosses the heart away. Ray chases after it and brings it the heart to the surgery table.
No, you can't. I have to...
There's no one on the table. Ray looks around. The table disappears.
My patient.
The heart disappears as well.
No, I need that.
The ensemble actors sit him down forcefully. They shove surgery instruments in his hands.
Why? What's going...
They rip his shirt open, revealing a gruesome makeup effect on his chest. Ray looks down at it.
What's... Oh, shit.
Ray starts performing surgery on himself.
I can... Wait. I can. I just have to... come on. I've done this 1,000 times. Oh, shit. No, not like this. Help.
Blood pours from the mouth of a surgical assistant. Spiders pour from the sleeves of another surgical assistant. Ray screams as they close in on him.
I'm ready to wake up. I want to wake up.
Delectable.
But how?
Human minds, so tiny. Let's just say that this is realer than reality.
The CUCUY snaps its fingers. LETI enters. She wears a nightgown and slippers. She carries a flashlight. She's searching.
Mijo!
Is that...
Mijo!
Shit.
Where are you going?
That's my grandmother. Grandma.
Ray runs to LETI. She cannot see him.
Grandma, what are you doing? It's late. I think... What time is it?
Mijo!
Anyway, you shouldn't be out here by yourself.
Mijo!
Come on, I'll take you in. Which way's the house?
Mijo, ¿por qué no me contestas?
Grandma, I'm right here. Right here. Hello?
I bet this is surprising, huh?
Yeah, I haven't seen her in like...
The CUCUY snaps its fingers. Lights and sound suddenly change. Ray feels the sensation of being punched in the gut.
Oh,
Mm.
Letty wanders off stage.
Mijo! Mijo!
Haven't seen her in how long?
like, I don't know, like what was that?
Probably pain.
No shit.
How long?
Oh, almost a year, I guess. Wow, that hurts.
Hmm.
What?
You sure seemed concerned.
Wouldn't you be?
I'd be concerned enough to see her a bit more often than once a year.
Okay, so now you get to lecture me on, look, pal, if I leave this place, people die. Plain and simple. Who are you to
Sleep.
tell me?
Snap. Ray goes into a trance. The CUCUY licks its fingers. It leads Ray off. Letty and Amy enter.
You're a doctor?
Yep,
Ay, mija, that's good.
I'm your doctor.
My doctor?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need a doctor.
It couldn't hurt.
What kind of doctor are you?
A kidney doctor, mostly.
Oh, you know what? I do have bad kidneys.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, and my grandson is gonna be a doctor.
Ray.
See, Ray, you know him?
Yep,
Is he a good doctor?
I think so.
Well, I bet you keep him in line. Do you like being a doctor?
I do.
Is it hard?
Oh yeah, all the time. Long hours, tough decisions. Patients go after you sometimes. Colleagues go after you sometimes.
Who's coming after you?
Oh, no one right now. I mean, in general, the women can be catty. The men can be condescending, talk down to you.
That's not just doctors. Men are always at a job I had once when the sunlight was crisp and clean on the back of my neck, not hard and sharp like it is now. How is Miranda doing?
Miranda, your daughter-in-law?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's very sick. My son, he's taking it hard.
I can understand that.
I'm just afraid that if he doesn't quit soon,
Quit.
it's going.
Carlos enters.
Mijo, you look so much like your father. Necesitas descansar, mijo.
¿Cómo se siente esa ma?
Okay. I'm just talking to my friend. This is the doctor. Mira los árboles en el sol. Los árboles siempre son iguales.
Letty wanders away and sits.
And once she's completely in Spanish, it's over. It was nice while it lasted.
She thought I was here to give her news about, your late wife.
Yeah, well, she's gone there before.
Carlos, we got to talk about these results.
Yeah. I knew it was coming.
I'm sorry, Carlos.
They exit. Lights change. Letty puts on a hat and an apron to become the barista at a coffee shop.
Hi, can I get the largest, strongest coffee you can legally serve me?
That's all of them?
Right, one of all of them then.
A lot of coffee?
That was a joke.
The CUCUY springs out and startles Ray with a
Wow!
mariachi guitar.
You don't even recognize your own grandmother.
Ah! You?
And her.
The CUCUY takes off Letty's hat and apron and throws them at Ray.
Grandma?
Mijo, ¿por qué no me contestas?
God, no.
Ray runs away to the other side of the stage, pursued by the CUCUY. Some chairs become an Uber, and Carlos becomes the Uber driver. He wears a mustache.
Are you, Ishan? Okay, MGH, the faster the better.
The CUCUY jumps out. More mariachi guitar.
Yes, help Ray continue to run away from his problems.
Leave me alone.
Ray struggles to open the car door. The CUCUY removes the driver's mustache and puts it on Ray. The driver becomes Carlos.
You look ridiculous. Right, Dad?
Mijo, we'll probably be at the hospital overnight, so make sure you bring your homework and everything you need.
Ray scrambles out of the car. There are traffic noises. The CUCUY chases Ray. The other side of the stage becomes Ray's hospital. Key enters as Ray arrives.
Hey, Doc.
Hi.
Ray doesn't notice Key. Ray runs around looking under every set piece, checking every corner and crevice, turning around a few times to check blind spots.
You okay, Doc?
Yeah, never better.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
You seem a bit amped up.
No, really, I feel fine.
You look like I used to look on a Saturday night.
Oh, well, I had this coffee.
That must have been one hell of a coffee. Make sure they don't put nothing else Colombian in that coffee.
Oh, I would never.
Okay, just a joke. Just a joke.
Sorry, I just have some bad experiences with addiction in my family.
Former drug addict.
Right. You win.
Okay. Can I get some competent doctor time then? That came out more aggressive than I meant, but I ain't sorry.
Okay.
Okay, look, Doc. Much as I enjoy our little chats through this whole process, it's my life that's on the line right here.
I understand that.
Oh, no, I don't. I'm not sure you do. You coming here looking like you just stumbled in from a frat house. Is this supposed to inspire confidence?
I'm damn good at what I do. I don't need your confidence. You don't want the procedure? Good luck on the heart transplant list.
I didn't say that.
Oh, that's right. You need me.
I need you to be on top of your game, okay? None of this JV stuff.
No, so I'm just supposed to be a robot, pretend I don't have a life outside of this place, let asshole patients push me around?
Look, it's not a reasonable request, but this is not a reasonable time for me. So can I count on you, or do I have to go over your head?
Good luck with that. I ain't easy to replace.
Why's that?
Because I'm a bad motherfucker with a scalpel in my hand.
That's what I like to hear, because my lawyer's the one that likes to hear anything else.
Lawyer.
I mean, she'll eventually get paid more if, you fuck this up and kill me.
Okay. The nurse will be by soon to give you some instructions.
The CUCUY enters wearing scrubs over the CUCUY getup. The CUCUY snaps its fingers. Ray is frozen.
Here's the instructions. It's all written out right there. No food or drink after midnight of the night before the surgery. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Key exits. The CUCUY snaps its fingers and Ray unfreezes.
Help, please. Help, this is not a nurse. I'm being...
The CUCUY snaps its fingers again. Ray keeps screaming, but no sound comes from Ray's mouth.
Ha, that's better.
Ray realizes that his voice is gone. What should he do? Violence, obviously. Ray rushes at the CUCUY. The CUCUY redirects Ray's attack, making him look like an absolute asshat.
Wow. The speed with which even the most capable human minds try to solve a problem by killing it.
What's happening?
I told you, I'm the CUCUY, and I am here to eat you. You've been a very naughty child, Ray.
I don't think I have been. I try to treat people well. I give money to charity. I volunteer at the free clinic. I recycle. I'm out here saving lives.
Very true. So, if we're going to convince you of your wickedness, we'll have to take a look into the past, shall we?
Oh, God.
We can start off small, of course. You miss a lot of phone calls, huh?
Lights change. The CUCUY sits Ray in a chair with a book. LETI appears on the other side of the stage. Sound of a phone call going through. Ray's phone ring. Ray looks at it and for a long moment, then decides to ignore the call. Lights, harsh sound. Ray feels a shock of pain and falls out of the chair.
Ah!
Yeah.
What is that pain?
The universe in conversation with itself.
What the fuck does that mean?
It doesn't.
Grandma would call me accidentally all the time. That's why we took away her phone a long time ago.
Oh, pretty confident with those plural first-person pronouns.
What?
We
what?
We will.
We will what?
What you will.
What we?
We will. We will eat you.
Look, She called me on accident all the time. I learned to just let it go to voicemail.
Okay, let's go to the voicemail.
You've reached Dr. Ray Flores. I'm probably saving someone's...
Skip that.
Beep, Letty forgets what she is supposed to be doing and stays silent. Ray taps his phone. Message marked for deletion. Lights change. Ray tries to stand.
See? A blank voicemail.
That's what you would think if you only listened to the first 2 seconds. How convenient for you. Well, here's what it actually said.
The CUCUY puts Ray back into the chair. Beep. Letty jolts slightly and is silent for a long time. Then...
Mijo, I wanted to call you to tell you I remember it. Clear as day, I remember it. Well, no recuerdo exactly what it was. I remember it. But I do remember that I remembered it something. The peach tree doesn't give peaches anymore. And there is a lot of things, mijo. A lot of things. But it's like they're invisible. I trip over them sometimes. Mijo, promise me that you'll come to see me before I forget who you are. I don't want to be confused when I see your face. You have my mother's nose and my father's eyes and a smile all of your own.
Letty is confused. Carlos enters.
Hey, Ma, ¿qué pasó?
Ay, Carlos, no sé. Alguien me llamó, pero ahora no contestan. Hello?
That's okay. That's okay.
Carlos takes the phone and ends the call. Lights change. Harsh sound. Another splash of pain hits. The CUCUY crouches down and licks Ray's face.
Why is this happening?
The reasons are inconsequential.
How is this?
Again, outside of the capabilities of your tiny brain, I am a part of you, Ray. The part of you that is beyond you. Perhaps something deep inside you called out to me. Perhaps your ancestors sent me here to keep the blood flowing. Perhaps I'm just hungry.
My ancestors?
To remind you who you are.
I know who I am. I chose who I am.
Oh, you created yourself. A bold statement.
That's not...
You're getting tastier by the minute, Ray.
Ray and the CUCUY exit. Lights change and Letty enters in her robe and slippers, carrying a flashlight.
Mijo!
She wonders.
Mijo!
She wonders.
¿Por qué no me contestas, pendejo?
She wanders to the middle of the stage. Lights change. She notices the audience. She is suddenly present and aware, perhaps too aware.
Oh, mira todos los gringuitos. I didn't see you there. I didn't even put on my makeup, my shoes, ni nada. I hope you will forgive me for how I look right now. I didn't expect to come to whatever this is and find so many people. ¿Qué están haciendo anyway? You sitting there? What are you doing? No one speaks English? Puedo hablar en español si quieren. Nada? Well, whatever you're doing. I'm looking for my grandchild, Ray. A handsome little prietito. He's only 17. 27. Chingado, ¿cuántos años tiene mi hijo? Shit. You see, I forget things. And my kidneys are bad too. The doctor says it might be connected. ¿Cómo puedo recordar esa mierda? And I can't remember how old. Anyways, he has dark skin like his grandfather, como un indio. He was this tall when he was 7, and he was this tall when he was 17. And well, he was still about this tall when he was 27. So, if you see a little brown boy that is this tall, or this tall, tell him, híjole, you tell him that when I find him, he's gonna be sorry, making me come out here todo tirada in my robe, and that I'm gonna kick his butt. You tell him, okay?
Letty moves towards the exit. The CUCUY enters.
Okay, get moving, vieja. We got stuff to do.
Letty hears and stops on a dime. She turns to the CUCUY and briefly gives it a look full of danger.
Oh, shit.
Lights change. Letty's moment of super awareness is over.
Hijo, por favor, tell me where you are. I can't lose you.
Letty exits. Lights up on the CUCUY alone in Ray's apartment. Ray bursts through the door holding a stack of books.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, I like this newfound confidence.
You don't belong here.
How do you figure that?
You mocked my fancy schmancy education?
Not my choice of words, but yes, you were there.
Well, let me learn you a fucking thing, compadre.
Okay, then.
I've been to the library, my friend, yeah.
Oh no, books, my only weakness.
Laugh all you want, but you got nothing to do with me. Read right here.
No, the movable printed type, it burns.
You got nothing to do with me. You're from motherfucking Portugal.
Throwing books at CUCUY one at a time.
You're not Texan.
Ow.
You're not American.
Hey, that actually, ow.
You're not even Mexican.
Oh, cut it out.
You barged in here and made yourself right at home, acting like you're a part of me.
Am
like
I
you're
not?
part of my culture, my heritage, telling me whatever about being sent above my ancestors.
In a sense.
No, you're not part of my culture. You're just some weird fairy tale from white-ass colonial Europe. You're a borrowed boogeyman, and you're only here because my former ignorance allowed you to be.
We're back to the figment of your imagination thing.
Oh,
huh?
now that I know the truth.
You can banish me? That
Yep.
easy?
Yeah, it's written right here. You were invented in Portugal, only they called you the Coco. Humanity made you, and I can unmake you.
Ray closes his eyes and focuses all of his energy.
Ray, please. I beg you. Ray.
The CUCUY hides behind a piece of furniture.
You're not real. You're not here. I made you up. I can unmake you. I don't need you. I need a shrink. I need a drink. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
Ray slowly opens his eyes and looks around.
Holy shit, it worked.
No, it didn't. The CUCUY jumps out and scares Ray.
CUCUY.
Ah!
Oh, look on your face! Wow.
But you're not even.
Is this some great revelation for you, Ray?
I don't know. It made so much sense an hour ago.
Something about the energy of the scene, lights, sound, set, something begins to grow more and more ominous until the end of the scene.
Ray, I am a non-human force of nature. Why would you think that any of this needs to make sense?
There has to be some kind of logic to it.
There is. It's just not the logic you want.
Logic is logic regardless of what we want.
Precisely, but you're running away from it. You're using what you think is reality as a way of distancing yourself from what is right in front of you. Is that what you call logic? Look at me. We both know you have superb powers of observation. So look at me! Stop telling yourself that I'm not real. You're just avoiding the inevitable. That's what you're afraid of, isn't Ray? Isn't it?
Lights change. Ray and the CUCUY exit. Carlos enters. The phone rings.
You reached Dr. Ray Flores. I'm probably saving someone's life at the moment, so please leave your info at the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as people stop dying around here. Thank you.
Beep.
Mijo, do they still make you do the Christmas shift? I know you've been there for a while. Are you still the new guy? Look, I know every business has a food chain. The guy at the bottom gets jobs no one wants. But look, if they happen to give you some time off after the holidays, I mean, let me know soon. You know, I keep telling you to have some emergency money put away just in case something happens and you need to do something big on short notice. Buy a plane ticket. Well, mijo, it's time. It's really time. Okay? Soon. So just get here. Bye.
Lights change. Carlos exits. It is Christmas Eve. Key's hospital room. Ray and Key sit, eating greenish yellowish jello.
And that's how you know the medical system's crumbling.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's unlimited access to health insurance and medical care?
Nope.
Skyrocketing costs of care and medications?
Nuh-uh.
Corporate control of healthcare policy?
Nope.
Really? This green jello?
Atrocious.
Specifically, this green jello?
This chartreuse jello.
Excuse me. This chartreuse jello, this ubiquitous, artificially flavored and colored, admittedly bland, gelatinous substance is the downfall of American medicine.
I'd sue your ass.
For what?
Malpractice.
Shit.
I'd win.
I malpracticed you back from the fucking dead twice.
Do no harm.
You're welcome, by the way.
I made it. You supposed to do no harm. Swore to Jesús Cristo and the Virgin, but you still be feeding me this abomination.
I swore to Hippocrates.
Whatever you Mexicans call Jesus.
Oh, you're going there, huh?
You put your hand on the Bible and said, and I quote, I swear not to torture my patients with stuff that only a dog would call food.
Oh, if you don't want it, I'll gladly.
No, don't you come near my chartreuse.
No, okay, well, you said.
Never mind what I said.
Good. You need to eat it anyway. Get that strength back in time up for flag football season.
No, I don't know about that. I'd have to hang up my flags.
No, mames, you're playing.
Think I can?
It'll take a while, but maybe. That's why you gotta eat that chartreuse, my friend. Ay, mija, you're so skinny. Cómete. No, hombre, si usted no quiere hambre, te lo doy chancla.
Okay, shit. Is that what it's like in Mexico?
Texas.
Whatever.
Also, you better eat, because if you don't...
Or what? There are starving kids in Africa that would kill for that food?
Shit, there's starving kids on the west side of San Antonio that would kill for that food.
There's a faint sound of mariachi guitar.
So what? What happens if you don't eat? The chupacabra come and get you? Hey, Dr. Flores.
No, not the chupacabra.
The CUCUY bursts into the scene, wearing some combination of Santa Claus signifiers over the CUCUY costume. Mariachi music plays.
Navidad de calor, que vale la Navidad sin tu amor. En Texas me dejaste frío, aunque el corazón me abraza. Quebraste el corazón mío con palabras que me despedazan. Regalos envueltos, árbol marchito, y yo con el sol solito. Abriendo no más que dolor, Navidad de calor, que vale la Navidad sin tu amor, que vale la Navidad sin tu amor.
The CUCUY ends the song with a flourish. Key applauds vigorously.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
So you can see it?
You mean Mexican Santa Claus? He's standing right there. Bravo, Santa, bravo.
Thank you.
The rules are just kind of confusing.
Rules?
About who can see. Never mind. Look, can you stop clapping? You're going to burst your stitches or something.
That happened?
At the rate that you're going.
Oh, okay.
Santa Claus?
Get it? I judge the behavior of children.
Right.
Hey, Santa, you bring us anything?
Oh, why, yes, I did. Glad you asked. Old Dr. Flores here almost got away with being a very bad boy this year.
Oh, you don't say.
But I do say.
It's inappropriate for you to interfere with me and my patients.
So what did you do, Doc?
Nothing.
Oh, don't be so modest, Doctor. You did much less than that.
You need to leave.
Not before I hand out presents.
Oh, I haven't gotten a Christmas present in almost a decade.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So what'd you bring me, Santa?
Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh, here's a gift for Dr. Flores.
The CUCUY produces a comically large lump of coal from the bag and forces Ray to hold it.
Funny.
Ray drops the lump of coal.
Don't be a bad sport, Doc. Your friend's just pulling your leg.
This is not my friend.
Oh, we go way back.
I could tell.
Okay. You didn't like that one. How about this?
The CUCUY rummages in the bag and pulls a new cell phone.
A new phone.
I have a phone.
Lights change. The CUCUY freezes key.
But it ain't working all that well, is it? What else would stop you from calling home?
She's got time.
Here's a phone. Yours is obviously broken.
Lights change and key unfreezes.
Damn, I thought you were some hospital worker handing out like candy canes or something. Is that an X?
I don't need it.
I'll take it.
Well, it's a good thing that this phone isn't actually for you, Dr. Flores. It's for you.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be flexing on everybody at flag football with their peasant ass phones.
You need to leave.
Oh, who's gonna make me?
The CUCUY freezes key.
What is a tough guy act gonna accomplish with me?
Please.
You know what? I am feeling a bit peckish.
No!
The CUCUY touches Ray. Lights change and Carlos comes on stage. It is now several years ago. Ray is a medical student.
Okay, I didn't mean to assume.
Fine.
I just think that what you've been through,
We all know what I've been through.
I'm just saying, it would be an honorable thing. Not just for her, but I mean for lots of people get cancer.
I know how many people get cancer. You don't have to remind me.
See, you already know. It's a noble career. And it's not just because it would honor your mother's memory.
Don't tell me about honoring her memory. Let's not talk about honoring her memory. You know where that conversation goes.
Okay, so not a cancer doctor.
An oncologist.
Not an oncologist. Then why not a brain doctor either?
Why does my specialty need a backstory?
It doesn't. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be cool if you were your grandmother's doctor? Okay, well, maybe not like treating her, but like doing research on her condition and whatnot.
Research.
Yeah, like looking for a cure.
Dad, come on.
Come on, what?
You know.
What do you mean I know?
I mean, you said yourself that this thing doesn't get any better.
Not yet.
Dad,
Well, only if the best and brightest like you keep thinking that way.
you think I'm going to single-handedly cure Alzheimer's?
No, but maybe if you use both hands.
Her kidneys will give out long before that happens.
You don't have to say stuff like that.
It's the truth.
So you give up?
No, look, I didn't mean to give you the impression that I want your help picking a specialty.
You didn't.
I thought it would be the kind of harmless small talk that gets us through Christmas without killing each other.
Okay, then. I don't have to help. I guess God will show you the way.
Come on.
What? You don't believe in God anymore?
You think there's a correct answer, and if I just wait long enough, I'll realize you were right all along.
There doesn't have to be a right answer. But there are a few obvious answers, just considering what the family's been through.
I don't make decisions based on what my family has been through.
Well, what else is there?
Whatever I want. That's all.
Yeah. That's more your style.
That's my style. Oh, shit, I thought we weren't going to go there.
I didn't mean anything by it.
No, I'm going to let you make me feel bad about being my own person.
I'm not criticizing you. I just thought that's why you got into this whole doctor thing in the first place. I guess I just misunderstood.
I don't have a guilt complex driving everything I do. You should talk to someone about that. Try to move past it.
You obviously aren't past it, so why should I?
Should I be past it?
No, but you throw it in my face and then you tell me to move on. That doesn't make sense.
The only thing that doesn't make sense is you telling me how to live my life. You're the one who disappeared when I needed a parent.
We both know you're right. So let's just, look, I have to accept the guilt for what I did or didn't do. It's just a fact now. I have to accept it as part of my sobriety, okay? And I'm not about to go back to running from those feelings, covering it up with all that shit I put in my body.
Maybe you should.
Lights change. A jolt of pain hits Ray. Ray falls to the ground. Now back to the present. Ray still sits on the floor in pain. The CUCUY and Carlos exit.
Doc, you okay?
Yeah, of course. I'll get you some more Jell-O.
Doc, hold up. Look. Something's obviously eating you.
You don't even know.
No, I appreciate everything you've done for me, Doc.
It's just my job.
Let me finish, man. What the hell are you doing here 2 days before Christmas? There's got to be someone out there that cares about you, wants you around.
What about you? I'm just gonna leave you here alone?
Between working 80 hours a week in finance and doing enough drugs to kill 10 people, I done drove away everybody that ever cared about me. I made my choice. And I loved every second of it.
It doesn't make it right.
It ain't right for you to ignore the people that really matter just so you can hang here with me. I don't need that. You'll regret it if you don't go.
Key exits. Lights change and Ray becomes a child. A set of porcelain or ceramic figurines appear. Letty enters in her robe and slippers. They sit polishing the figurines while watching a soap opera. Letty is engrossed. Ray is bored.
Ay, ay.
Hijo, ¿por qué respiras así? Do you need your inhaler? Do you need me to take you to the emergency?
Oh, Grandma, I'm fine.
Pues apacíguate.
What'd I do?
Stop breathing like that.
Okay.
Ray puffs up his cheeks as if holding his breath.
You're breathing through your nose.
Ray shakes his head. Letty pinches Ray's nose shut. Ray breathes.
¿Qué te dije?
I'm bored.
Oh, okay, you're bored.
I'm just bored.
Go cut the yard, you're bored. Only boring people get bored.
My dad was supposed to take me to the batting cages today.
I already told you your dad had to work.
He always has to work.
You like that baseball bat you got for your birthday? The one that you said you needed because all the kids had it?
Yeah.
Well, if your dad doesn't go to work, you don't get nice baseball bats and baseball uniforms and baseball gloves and pajamas with baseballs on them.
I don't just like baseball, okay?
Well, what else do you like then?
Dinosaurs.
Okay, you're right. But to be fair, you have a t-shirt of a dinosaur playing baseball.
Can we go see my mom today?
I already told you we're going after my stories.
Right. Is it almost over?
This one is.
All my children.
And then?
General Hospital.
That's right. And if you ever hear when grandma is out during General Hospital?
Get a tape from the bottom drawer, write the date, and record it.
That's right.
And then we can go see my mom.
Yes?
Will my dad be there?
I told you he has to work.
He always has to work when we go see my mom.
It's not like that, mijo.
Is my mom gonna die?
Why are you asking that?
I don't know. Is she?
Everyone joins God's kingdom sooner or later, mijo. It's not a bad thing.
So she is then.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. And only God can say for sure.
If I was a doctor, I would stop her from dying.
If it's part of God's plan, then we just have to accept it.
How can that be the plan? It's stupid.
And you just know everything, huh? You know more than God.
No, but I know that killing people is bad. And if God controls when people die, doesn't that mean he's killing them?
He made them. He's just bringing them home.
This is her home.
And we don't know enough to understand why he does what he does. Mijo, I have seen so many tragedies in this life, but each one of them has led me to miracles too. Like right now, you prietito of my own flesh and blood, your experience is Jesus' spirit right now. The moments when you feel like doubting God's plan are the moments when Jesus' spirit comes to you. He's trying to tell you that everything is going to be okay. Everyone who accepts Jesus will die and rise, just as he did.
I know. I'd rather have my mom, though, and now I don't have my dad either. He stopped giving me baseball lessons, taking me to the Spurs and stuff.
Oh, okay then, so I'm not good enough?
Oh, come on, Grandma.
No. I know what you mean.
Grandma, everyone knows you're the best. If I say it, people will just get jealous.
They're already jealous. Mira, go get your baseball stuff.
Really?
Yes, Yes, we'll go to the baseball place and then we'll go see your mom. We'll go, but I'm not getting in there with you. No way. So if one of those balls hits you, you don't come cry to me, okay?
I won't get hit, I promise.
Ray runs towards the exit, but stops and comes back.
We don't have all day.
Ray finds a tape somewhere and writes the date on it. He pops it in the VCR.
Okay, be right back.
Ray exits. Lights change, the flashback breaks, and Letty is wondering again.
Hijo,
She wonders.
hijo,
She wonders.
¿por qué no me contestas, pendejo?
She wanders to the middle of the stage. Lights change. Again, Letty becomes super aware. She sees the audience.
Todavía no me vestí. I told you that I forget things, right? Oh, well, sorry. Well, I guess I should ask, did any of you see Ray? Anyone? Can all of you just sit there and stare at not see anything?
The CUCUY enters carrying costume pieces for the next scene. It starts to put those pieces on over the CUCUY costume.
Hello?
The CUCUY realizes that Letty is talking to it.
You can see me?
Yes?
Well, this hasn't happened in a while.
Have you seen my grandson, Ray? He's about this tall, I think. And
Oh,
he's
yes.
like-
Me and Ray are good friends.
You're not his friend. Who are you?
I just said we're friends.
Sí, pero you said that on like good friends con la cara así.
Okay, this has gone on long enough.
The CUCUY snaps its fingers. Nothing happens. There's confusion.
Do not snap your fingers at me.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one, huh?
The CUCUY snaps again. Nothing happens. Uh-oh.
And whatever you are, you better leave my Ray alone.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The CUCUY snaps one more time. Finally, lights change. Letty's moment of awareness is over.
Hijo, por favor, tell me where you are. I can't lose you.
Letty exits. The CUCUY snaps, lights change, and Amy enters and kicks something. The CUCUY is now the chief financial officer of the hospital.
Please remember that this is a place of work,
Not without funding, it isn't.
and all healthcare professionals are expected to be professional.
This is about as professional as I can be when you tie my arms behind my back like this.
You're upset. Why don't you take some time to cool down?
Don't do that shit. I am upset. You upset me. I'm gonna be upset.
Last I checked, you're still one of the most highly compensated employees in our system.
It's not about that.
It should be. You, your family, your dependents. Nothing changes, so calm down.
I'm so close to a breakthrough.
In times like this, not every program can continue. If I don't reduce yours, I'm just reducing something else important. What about their patients?
So am I supposed to accept that it's just business?
You have to.
The CUCUY exits. Carlos and the picnic patio table appear. Amy is now holding a sandwich. They are in a park near the hospital. The specter of the hospital looms.
And he's just looking at this hole in the wall with his mouth wide open. And he says, who the hell's going to fix this? So I say to him, hey, I know a guy. And I hand him my card. Easy money. You okay?
Yeah, sorry. Was
No.
I?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I wasn't.
Oh, can I help?
I don't know. I mean, probably not.
I can try.
I wish it was that simple.
Let me help.
Carlos, you don't need to be taking care of anyone else. Come on. Look at us.
What do you mean?
I'm a mess. You're a mess. Everything is messy.
I'm a mess?
I'd be concerned if you weren't. I mean, all things considered.
I guess you're right. What's your excuse?
My funding cut to shreds.
Oh. Can we get it back? But what can I do?
That's sweet. You don't need any more weight on your shoulders. And neither do I.
Oh. Okay.
Carlos starts wrapping up his sandwich and gets up.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Thanks anyway.
Well, that's not what I mean, Carlos. The opposite, actually.
Well, I'm confused.
So am I. I just know that you deserve better. I deserve better. Better than what we got.
Nothing wrong with what I got.
I admire that attitude, really. But Carlos, you're living a tragedy and your kid won't even call you. And where the hell is Ray?
I mean, tragedy ain't no stranger to us. And Ray's got his own life to worry about.
I'm not talking about Ray. I'm talking about you. You're allowed to want something. For yourself, I mean. You're allowed to do more than mourn.
Yeah, I feel like I've been mourning for a long time.
I wish you would tell me why. It's some kind of barrier between you and everyone else. And maybe it's too personal, but I'm allowed to want more than to just live and die by the whims of a corporation masquerading as a healthcare provider. And what I want is to know more about you.
I used to be a drug addict.
Used to be.
Used to be. I mean, there's more to it than that, but that's the barrier. So now that you know that, you're in. Unless that makes you want out.
No.
Does it change anything?
No. Look, I know you're wrapped up taking care of your family, and maybe you don't think you deserve anything more.
What I did was...
It doesn't matter. We all pay for our sins every now and then, some more than others. But even so, you deserve to feel good every now and then, and so do I. I don't know how long it's been since someone told you that.
It's been a while.
Especially right now, when you're carrying so much weight for so many people. You deserve to feel good sometimes.
They are very close together by now. Amy puts her hands on Carlos' hands.
So, tell me, Carlos, what's gonna make you feel good?
Carlos and Amy exit. Lights change. Ray enters. The CUCUY enters carrying a baseball hat and wearing baseball uniform signifiers over the CUCUY's getup. Ray sees the CUCUY and immediately panics.
Oh, take me out to the ball game. Take
No, stop right there. I can't do this right now.
It's rude to interrupt.
I don't care.
But Ray, we have so much to cover.
Ray picks up a rosary.
Back, I say.
The CUCUY retreats a little bit.
Why are you acting this way?
Because I know what you're going to show me. I'm not interested.
What gave it away?
Come on, baseball stuff. I'm not stupid.
Clearly, I underestimated you.
You're damn right. And now you're going to pay.
Ray advances on the CUCUY, wielding the rosary like a weapon.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo.
Ray, please.
Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Ray, no. Have mercy.
Santa María, Madre de Dios.
Ray, no.
Ruega por nosotros pecadores ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte.
No.
Amén.
No. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Come on, we got stuff to do.
The CUCUY touches Ray and Ray freezes. Lights change. The CUCUY forces the bat into Ray's hand and puts a baseball cap on Ray's head. It is now 15 years ago.
I got it this time. The whole thing, mijo.
That's awesome, Dad. Thanks. I'll blow it up on the big TV for Grandma tomorrow.
Oh, she's gonna love that. Oh man, what a game!
No, it was a good one.
It was a real nail-biter this time. Oh, you should see the video, mijo.
I played the game, Dad.
No, but you should see it. You got this look on your face. When you were leading off second, you had this look Like you were trying to really figure out what the pitcher was going to play. I mean, you played it perfectly.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, kid, I'm glad I get to watch you play baseball.
Me too, Dad. Me too.
I've always tried to avoid being one of those asshole dads that forces stuff on the kids. I never wanted you to play baseball unless you liked it, right?
Yeah, I like baseball, Dad. Don't worry.
Okay, but look, I try not to talk too much, but you remember that I know a thing or two about baseball and whatnot, right?
Yeah, Dad, I know. And I know that you played for the Red Sox.
I'm drafted.
Right. What's the difference?
I got drafted in the 26th round. Didn't play except in the minors.
All right, whatever. You know baseball.
Okay.
I gotta sleep sometime, you know.
Okay, well, all I'm saying is, from a guy that knows baseball, if you're interested in that, you might have it in you. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, so you think I'm as good as you?
Hell no. You're going to have to hit the waist to do any real damage at the bat, and you couldn't beat your diabetic grandmother with a foot race.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
It's like that.
I'm not above beating up an old man.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know when you find one. But really, though, you feel the ball well. You're accurate with your throws, and the numbers. The numbers don't lie. You got a real talent for getting on base.
Oh, and apparently there's video evidence that I have some innate instinct for stealing bases.
Is innate good?
It's like natural.
Right? Yeah, you got that. So if you want to put it all together, if you might be interested in playing baseball, long term, we can work on that.
Long term.
Yeah. Look, we can get you a trainer and come up with some serious routine for your strength and fitness, your swing. Maybe get scouts to look at you. Maybe some visits to a bunch of colleges.
I don't know about that, Dad.
No. Really. I've been building a lot of stuff lately. 1604 is exploding, mijo. There's a ton of work. And with this Taco Bell that I just landed.
Taco Bell, Dad?
Yes, it's Taco Bell money, mijo.
Come on, Dad. Think of the culture.
If they like my work, they might contract me for another Taco Bell and a KFC. So there's money. And if you want to, we could do it all, for real. Just so that next season, you get some people to looking at you. You won't get drafted out of high school. I mean, you might not get any attention from top-tier baseball schools, but you put it all together next season, and who knows, mijo?
Next season?
Yep. Planning everything for next season.
Dad, do you ever regret not trying harder to make it with the Red Sox?
No te preocupes, mijo. You won't have to deal with that. I mean, you can have...
It's a serious question. Do you regret not taking your shot?
Well, there's a long answer to that, but the short version is no, I don't regret it.
I can't help but feel like you're lying.
Might be hard to believe, but it's the truth. I mean, it was the right decision. I had a friend. During the years I spent in minors, guy from a rich family in California. He could just stay there and pay his dues in the minors like you're supposed to. And that guy played 7 seasons in the majors eventually. Me? I had people in my family suffering without me. And I was suffering. I mean, not enough to eat, could barely pay the bills, too damn cold. But most importantly, I was suffering from missing out on my son's life.
Carlos freezes. Slight light change. Ray looks at the CUCUY with great strain.
Please, I don't want to say it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Mean?
It's mean.
Doesn't really even scratch the surface of it, does it?
No, I guess it goes beyond mean.
Above and beyond. Cool.
I know, but look, I was 16 years old. Teenagers are assholes.
True.
So why do I have to suffer for it?
Them's the breaks. Are you ready to just let me eat you and all this?
The CUCUY produces a knife and a fork.
No, I am not perfect, but I don't deserve to die for it. I don't deserve to be eaten.
Okay, sooner or later, you'll see.
Lights change back. Slight rewind. Ray is struggling against complying with the memory.
Me? I had people in my family suffering without me. And I was suffering. Not enough to eat, could barely pay the bills, too damn cold. But most importantly, I was suffering from missing out on my son's life.
Right, because you were always there when I needed you.
Ray is stricken by a sudden physical pain.
Get up. It's not over yet.
Let's talk about something else.
Fine. All I'm saying is that you can understand that leaving opportunities on the table, it can drive anyone crazy.
But you won't have to do that. We can hire people to help you get ready.
Yeah, we should talk. We should talk about next season.
Okay. Yeah.
Looked at it. The opportunity I'm talking about isn't baseball.
Oh. Well, that's fine.
I finalized my plan to graduate early this year.
Whoa. We said we're gonna keep that option open, but we were gonna keep talking before we decided.
There is no we. I'm tired of talking. This is my decision. I got into Harvard, Dad.
Harvard? Boston?
Cambridge.
Wow. My son got into Harvard.
Yeah, fully funded, and I can graduate in 3 years. Go to medical school.
Get with the medical school thing. Huh?
Yes.
Can't Harvard delay your acceptance?
I don't want to.
But mijo, you have a whole year, almost a year and a half of memories. Homecoming, prom. Your grandmother wouldn't want to miss out on your prom pictures, and the rest of the baseball season and next season too. These are memories that
No, I don't care about any of that.
But your grandmother does.
She does or you do.
It can be both.
Dad, Mom would want me.
Yeah. No me digas eso.
Well, why? You
know what you're doing? You know what you're doing. You already know that there are reasons why we don't talk about her that much.
So?
You're using her against me.
Guilty conscience.
Maybe, but that's none of your business.
No, fine. Look, this is what I want. I'm supposed to follow my heart, right? This is what I want.
It's what you think you want. You're a kid. You're protected from all the shit the world throws at you.
Oh, there sure was a lot of shit in this house.
Don't act like you don't know. Paying bills, taking care of yourself, taking care of other people. You know, you may not like it, but you had it good. And once you get out there in the real world, look, there are reasons why I started doing the things I did.
Okay, if you want to go there, then let's talk about all the reasons why you're a fucking junkie.
Look, I'm not turning this into some therapy session where you can tell me everything I've done that makes me an asshole. I already know.
And you probably already know why I don't want to be here anymore.
You know I'm still your legal guardian, right? I don't have to sign shit.
Oh, is that really the card you want to play right now? The whole legal guardian thing?
Ray looks at the CUCUY.
Please.
Only if you're ready to be eaten.
Ray shakes his head. No.
Legally is the only way in which you have ever been my guardian. And that can probably still change if anyone were ever to find out about some of the shit that has happened under this roof over the years.
Fine. I'll sign the paperwork. Whatever you want. But you need to understand, it's not just me. You need to tell your grandmother, because I ain't going to do it for you. You need to help her understand. You need to spend more time with her. She needs you. If she had a choice between you and me around, well, I think you've made it pretty clear that most people would rather have you. Just make sure you do what you got to do.
Fine.
Don't just fine me and then not do it.
Okay.
There are consequences for every decision. And that's the one thing that I do know better than you. Vas a ver, mark my words. You see what's happening to her, right?
It's not as bad as you said.
But you see it, right?
I guess.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. You need to say it out loud. That you know what's going on with her mind and you're still doing this. Look, she may still be sharp, but I don't got to be a doctor to know that this thing's going to get worse. And just remember, when you're gone, that sooner or later, she's going to forget where you went. She's going to look for you. Just remember that.
Carlos exits. Lights change. Ray falls to the ground upstage, exhausted. Freeze. Lights change and Letty enters in her robe and slippers carrying a flashlight.
Mijo,
She wonders.
mijo,
She wonders.
¿por qué no me contestas, pendejo?
She wanders to the middle of the stage. Lights change. Leti is hyper aware again. She talks to the audience.
Y aquí están otra vez. ¿Sabes qué? I am not even gonna apologize for not changing out of my role this time. And I guess none of you have seen Ray. I didn't think so. Well, this time nomás voy a esperar a ese pinche fantasma. You saw it, yes? That thing from earlier? Just gonna wait and give him a piece of my mind. Or her. I can tell. Something is happening. I can feel it. I think that's why I'm looking for my prietito. My mind may not work anymore, but my heart does.
The CUCUY enters, perhaps moving a set piece.
Hey,
You again. Now this is really getting annoying.
why? I'm just looking for my grandson, Ray.
Yeah, I heard. We all heard. Look, fitting myself is hard enough. I don't want to have to waste my effort cleaning up after you messing up with the boundaries.
What boundaries? Am I dead? Or is this just because I'm crazy?
No, you're not dead. And that's the only thing that would make sense to these people. So can you please get out of here? Or some coolest, pretentious asshole out there is gonna tear this play apart for its lack of consistent internal logic or whatever bullshit mortal concept.
Play?
It's too complicated to explain, and I am hungry. My next meal is waiting, so...
The CUCUY snaps its fingers repeatedly. Lights begin to flicker.
You can't stop me for helping mijo.
Ugh, I know. As if I haven't been doing this since forever!
The CUCUY continues snapping its fingers until finally the lights change suddenly and Leti's moment of awareness ends.
Mijo, por favor. Tell me where you are. I can't lose you.
Leti exits, lights change, Amy enters. When you are done recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. Beep.
Ray, it's Amy. What the hell is going on? Okay, maybe something is wrong with your phone and your laptop and your tablet. Bottom line, you need to get here now. There isn't very much time left, and on top of that, you know very well that he would never admit it, but your dad needs you. He really does. And it's not fair to him that you're acting this way. Get your fucking act together, kid, and get your ass over here.
If you're finished recording, please hang up now. To re-record your message, press 1. To delete, press
One.
beep.
Dr. Flores, it's Dr. Silver. There are some developments in your grandmother's condition. I highly recommend that you call me so I can talk you through her chart. It's urgent. I know you might not be inclined to pay mind when your dad sounds the alarm, but that's why I'm calling. Ray, please.
Lights change. Ray unfreezes and answers the phone.
Hello? Hello?
Ray, Dr. Flores, hi. I'm just calling to check in with you about your grandmother's chart. You see, while your father does a good job of asking questions and understanding things, I think you might benefit from having a little chat with me.
Are you fucking my
to have
dad?
a complete picture.
Hello, can you hear me?
That's an inappropriate question.
It's an inappropriate relationship. Tell me, have you come into contact with his semen or any other bodily fluids?
I thought you would be less of an asshole given how good the rest of your family is.
Oh, I should be a saint if I was raised by Carlos Flores.
I'm hanging up now.
Wait. Look, medical professional to medical professional. It's important that you know some things about his history, just so you have a complete picture of what you're getting into.
I already know.
Oh.
And I don't care. I get that he disappeared when your mother was in the hospital. I don't expect you to get over that completely. But this isn't even about him. It's about your grandmother.
Is it really time?
Soon. What he did to you, don't do it to her.
Click. Ray feels a wave of pain. They sit on stage, breathing heavily. The CUCUY circles them.
Oh,
Anything you want to share, Ray? How are you feeling?
I think you know very well that I feel pretty fucking terrible.
Lights, sound, the CUCUY grows even just a little bit, but noticeably before our eyes. Ray doesn't notice.
Mm.
The CUCUY licks its fingers.
You're enjoying this.
Guilty.
Do we have to keep up this fucking bullshit? Why not just do it, huh?
Do what exactly?
Don't play dumb. You've proven that you're super fucking powerful and I am an insignificant blah, blah, blah. I get it.
Oh, that's cute.
What's cute?
You think you get it.
If you're so powerful, which obviously my life sucks because of you, then why not just do what you said you would do? Why not just be right here, right now?
I ruin all of this?
I don't think you can.
You've discovered the secret.
But what if I have? Maybe that there's something else you're after.
What could that be?
Ray advances on the CUCUY slowly and menacingly.
Eat me.
Sorry. She said that ridiculous shit with such a straight face.
Ray advances a bit closer.
I mean it.
Ray gets closer.
Eat me.
Ray tries to shove the CUCUY and manages to physically move it, realizing that he can touch the CUCUY. Ray strikes, grabbing the CUCUY by the throat. The CUCUY appears to be afraid at first, but gradually Ray realizes that he, instead of the CUCUY, can't breathe.
Something wrong, Ray?
I can't.
Ray falls to the ground, and after releasing the CUCUY, can finally breathe. He gasps and coughs.
Ray, you kinky bitch.
What the fuck should I do?
You know what you should do.
Answer the question. Am I supposed to pledge permanent service to my family, submit every single desire and ambition and dream to my dad's control, or to my grandmother who can't even think anymore? Spend the rest of my life building fucking Taco Bells and watching baseball? Are you gonna look me in the eye and tell me that not being a doctor would cause less pain? Do I really have to do exactly what they want all the time? Does everyone have to do that in order to be good? Parents, grandparents, relatives, they're people too. They have all the vices I have, maybe more. What if no amount of mommy, I love you, and daddy, you're my hero will satisfy someone?
You're not really at that level.
I don't care.
You should.
Well, I don't really need you to validate my choices. They already did.
Who?
My family. I'm not a bad child. You know what? I'm a good child.
Something is happening. Lights starts changing slowly. Ray is doing something but doesn't realize it.
I'm a damn good child, and they told me so.
Because they love you. They'll tell you whatever makes
Bullshit! People in my family tell it like it is. Even when it's hard, even when it hurts. And boy, does it hurt sometimes, but it has to be done.
Ray snaps his fingers and changes the scene. Carlos and LETI appear. It is the day that Ray left home for medical school.
Gracias a Dios, mijo.
Okay, we still gotta talk about what fully funded means. I've been reading that.
Oh, you've been reading that.
A doctor, Carlos. Your son is gonna be a doctor.
Well, I don't want him to be in debt. Yeah, smartass, I've been reading. Sometimes these places will waive your tuition fees and they call it fully funded, but you still gotta pay rent.
He can just live here. You don't have to make your own son pay rent.
Boston, Ama. Boston.
I see, tonta.
New Hampshire.
I thought it was Harvard.
That was undergrad. This is different. It's in New Hampshire, the middle of nowhere, but it's one of the best medical schools.
You said Boston.
I'm flying through Boston, then taking a bus to...
Well, why don't you just take a plane to New Hampshire?
No, there's no flights. It's too small.
They paying your rent. Are they going to pay for all these extra planes and buses too?
I mean, no, but...
These are questions you got to ask. And food, you got to eat, kid.
Yo puedo cocinar. Wait, Boston, I remember.
And clothes, you got to wear like scrubs or something to class.
Mhm.
They're covering that. Laundry too.
Look, Dad, it's enough, okay?
Oh, you got to make a budget. A very specific budget, mijo. You got to make
Mhm.
that's more coming in, that's coming out.
And say the receipts.
And for everything else, we got you covered. Whatever you need, mijo, to help you focus on learn how to be a doctor. We can handle it.
Taco
Mhm.
Bell money?
I work on 2 Taco Bells and you still won't drop it? I haven't worked in one of them. You know what? You're just drinking your inheritance every time you piss me off.
Oh, at this rate, my inheritance is probably just one of those Dorito tacos.
Ah, and a drink too.
Oh. Thanks, Dad. Really.
It's what we're here for, mijo.
Ay, claro que sí. Mijo, I wanted to give you something, but I can't remember how I put it. I just had it.
You're wearing it.
I'm wearing it. Híjole, it's not a necklace. Déjame pensar, mijo. I can't remember on my own now.
She removes an ornate rosary from around her neck. She looks at it reverently.
Grandma, come on, I can't.
You can.
But it's yours.
And now it's yours, mijo.
Okay.
You know, this rosary is blessed, mijo. And I think that it has blessed us all these years, even through all the pain. Yo sé que it hasn't always been easy, but God has a plan. This rosary survived 2 wars. It kept your grandfather and your great-grandfather safe. My mother got it from his mother.
I know the story, Grandma.
Throughout the story, she moves as if she is about to put the rosary around Ray's neck. She interrupts this action as she remembers more of the story.
Ya sé, but I'm gonna tell it. Cállate. My grandmother, she was not a nice person, mijo, no. I remember, but she was not from a nice time. She got this from her tia after it had been blessed by the Pope himself. The Pope, mijo. And when my father, her only son, went away to France to the war, she gave it to him. On a night when bombs blew up everything around him, everything. Guns, tanks, all of his friends. This protected him. He was the only one that survived that night. There was nothing else left around him, just him and this rosary in his pocket. When he got older, we all picked something of his that we wanted. We didn't have much, but I chose this. My sister Mary got his car. Mike got his rifle and his pistol. Luke got his Purple Heart. I chose first, and I didn't want any of that. I picked this because I could feel the spirit inside it. And when your grandfather went to Vietnam in 1964, I remember, 1964, I gave it to him and it protected him. And he came back. He came back and we built this family.
Carlos is embracing her by the end of this story. Such long sequences of detailed, vivid memory are rare these days.
I love that story, Ama. Right, mijo?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this out to the car.
Carlos picks up Ray's luggage and carries it off stage.
I kept it safe until now. And now is your turn to keep it safe. And to turn to it when you need strength, because soon I won't be here, mijo.
Grandma, come on.
It's true.
You got plenty of time.
You know what's happening to me.
Yeah, but it's not so bad.
Ay, mira lo que Dios quiera.
Letty pauses to admire the rosary. She pauses longer than is comfortable.
Grandma?
Huh?
What are you...
I was just remembering, mijo.
Okay.
She remembers most things very well at the moment, but forgets the big thing she was about to do.
Ay, mijo, you're gonna be a doctor. I'm so proud of you, mijo. So proud. You're gonna be God's tool for saving lives. Let those blessings fill your heart. Que Dios te bendiga.
She kisses him on the forehead and crosses him.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. I love you, mijo.
I love you.
Carlos has returned. He goes to Leti and subtly takes the rosary from Leti's hand.
All right, we ready to go?
Leti kisses Ray on the forehead and crosses him silently. One more time. She exits. Carlos opens his hand to show the rosary. He offers it.
Nah.
Come on.
No, I can't.
She wanted you to have it.
Don't you think they could have just been...
No. She was clearly ready to give it to you. She's run out of steam. Remembering all that stuff must be tiring.
Well...
You know, she let me borrow it a few times.
She did?
Yep. And I think you can probably guess when.
Right.
I think I lost my borrowing privilege after I came back. It's probably the first thing she did when I got back. Snatched it right off of me. Wow. You've really grown up.
What makes you say that?
You used to jump at any chance to tell me what a terrible dad I was. Back then.
Well, you're not anymore.
Mijo, just take it. She wants you to have it, and you deserve it.
What have I done to deserve it? What makes me more important than the other grandkids?
Well, I know it's not politically correct to say she has favorites, but you're her favorite.
Come on.
Look, her firstborn, me, was a screw-up, and she had to take care of my kid a lot. You. My brothers and their kids didn't need that. It's simple. It's just about spending time together.
But I'm not spending time with her anymore.
Doesn't matter. That's already done. Plus, we all play different roles in her life. Those jobs got to come from somewhere. Your cousin Matthew's broke ass ain't going to pay the bills. So he's got to be the one that comes over and watches TV with her and tells her all the chisme. And your Aunt Sarah can't cook for shit. So she just cleans up and takes care of electronics around the house. We all got jobs.
What's my job?
Are you freaking kidding me, man? You've been doing your job better than all of us. Your job is to go out there and do things none of us ever thought we could do. Your grandmother dropped out of high school to work in a sewing factory, had a couple of screw-up kids and one good one. But even the good one ain't living in places like these new subdivisions I'm working on in 1604. Gosh, years and years of hard work. Feels like we should have more to show for it. When you do something great, we all do it. It means that someone from this neighborhood, from this family could do it. And it's not just on TV. It's right here. She's going to point to you and say, my family saved a child's life. My family helped a parent get back to work. My family cured cancer. You're not just doing that for you. It's for her. And for your mother. It's for all of us.
For you too, old man.
I know. And that's why I don't care when you're an asshole sometimes. This isn't like the baseball thing. I can't take credit for it. Everything I did should have ruined your life. But it didn't. And it's because of who you are. I mean, I'm so proud of you. So can you please take the damn thing so I can take you to the airport?
Ray bows his head. Carlos puts the rosary in Ray's shirt pocket and pats his shoulder.
It's not a necklace, pendejo.
Right.
Lights change, back to the present.
Very impressive.
I told you, I'm a good child.
Oh, let's not get carried away.
What do you mean? I proved it.
Oh, it's still very tidy. Not exactly the way it actually happened.
Yes, it is.
It's close enough. Your point is made.
That's right. Go find someone else to eat, you punk-ass ghost thing.
Oh, you think this is over?
I proved it. They're proud of me.
Oh, you're trying just a little bit too hard here, kid. I wouldn't be here unless you had at least a little bit of doubt.
Doubt?
I know that you're hiding something, or hiding from something.
Like what?
Don't play dumb, Ray. You showed me exactly what you needed me to see.
So you would leave me alone.
You want their approval. You always have. That moment you just showed me was beautiful, right? What I want to know is, why can't you return a phone call? Much less visit.
Oh, come on. What's the fucking point?
Progress?
Look, there isn't one goddamn thing that I could do that would help her. All you want me to come rub it in my face, right? Make me relive all of my worst moments knowing that all of my chances to make anything right have passed. She may not be dead, but we both know that she's gone. So you want me to visit? And you want me to make scrapbooks, tell her that, oh, I'm her doctor now, knowing that she won't remember long enough to realize the lie. What's the fucking point? We already told each other how we feel. You saw. And being a good child and holding your fucking bedpan isn't going to help her. So why should I have to? Why don't you just leave? I'll go home later for the funeral. I'll reassure my dad that he did all right. I'll commiserate with my cousins and we'll tell stories about her. The real Leticia Flores, the woman who was smart, goofy, kind, ferocious, you name it.
And you're okay with that?
I'll have to be.
The CUCUY grows.
What's happening?
Let's get out of the past.
No more flashbacks?
For the time being. Let's look at the future.
Oh, God, no.
Lights change. Leticia appears reading her Bible.
Hi, Grandma.
No response. She keeps reading.
Do you recognize me?
Flustered, she gets to the end of the verse and puts the Bible down.
Of course I recognize you, mijo. Can't another lady read the Bible?
I mean, sure.
Anyway, come here. Come here, mijo.
He walks over and hugs her tentatively.
Sorry for not welcoming you right away, but this old lady is trying to get into heaven over here.
You really recognize me?
Yes, yes. ¿Por qué tienes tantas preguntas? You are my grandson, Rey, the only child of my oldest son, Carlos, and his late wife. You are 31 years and 6 months old. You have my mother's nose and my father's eyes. And when you were a child, you would fall asleep in my lap when I read you stories.
Okay.
He hugs her more intensely.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? Did you get scammed again, mijo? What's
No,
wrong with you?
no, everything's great. I'm just really happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too, mijo, but that's enough hugging.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's a bit much.
Come on, and tell me about the lives you're saving in Boston.
Okay, well, it's kind of hard to explain.
Oh, I don't need you to teach me how to do the surgery.
Right.
Just the basics.
Okay, so me and my boss are working on some new stuff.
New?
Yeah, there's new technologies that we're just now starting to figure out how to use in surgery. We're coming up with new ways of helping people. Things that we always thought were permanent, well, we're coming up with ways to fix them.
Ay, mijo, that's amazing.
It is. It really is.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that I miss talking to you like this. It's been so long.
No te preocupes, mijo. You're saving lives, doing God's work.
I know, but that's no excuse.
You don't need an excuse. I know where you are and what you do. I don't tell you about all of the things that I do, all the chisme, all the silly telenovelas. You don't need it. All I need is to know that my grandson is safe and happy and that he acts like his grandma raised him.
Thank you, Grandma. I love you so much.
I love you too, mijo.
This is everything he has ever wanted.
No, you don't understand, but I want to try to at least explain it now, before it's too late. I am who I am because of you and Dad, but mostly you. Every good thing I have ever done, you could draw a line right back to you. I haven't forgotten anything. Look.
He produces the rosary.
Oh, I'm glad you're keeping it safe.
My life is so much better because of you. Thank you.
I feel the same way. You are my blessing. But please don't get upset, mijo. That's just what being a family feels like. This is the way that it's supposed to be.
And I'm sorry that I didn't visit enough or call enough.
You did. and you are here now. Shh.
How about a story?
A story?
Oh, just like old times, I could use a nap.
Well, I had the Bible. And that always put you to sleep pretty well.
Anything, whatever you want.
Letty opens up to the page she was on. Ray puts his head in her lap and lets the words float into his ears. Both of them keep a hand on the rosary.
And the water has remained wholesome to this day, according to the word Elijah had spoken. From there Elisha went out to Bethel. As he was walking along the road, some youths came out of the town and jeered at him. "Go on up, you bald head," they said. "Go on up, you bald head."
Letty and the CUCUY start to trade places as Letty continues reading her story. Ray does not notice. Letty exits and the CUCUY continues reading the story.
He turned around, looked at them, and called down a curse on them in the name of the Lord. Then 2 bears came out of the woods and mauled 42 of the youths. And he went on to Mount Carmel, and from there returned to Samaria. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to... Wait, no!
The fantasy is over.
I feel like when most people use a verse from the Bible, it's usually thematically relevant.
Come on!
Were you expecting the prodigal son?
Why?
You two were laying it on a bit thick back there, huh?
You couldn't just let me have that.
No.
Why?
Do you really expect a satisfying answer?
I'm fucking tired of your shit.
If you don't realize that what I just showed you was a lie to begin with, you're delusional. More than I thought.
I don't care. I want the delusion back. Oh, but the delusion ain't real, right? Latinx Flores don't exist no more. She ain't real. None of this is real. None of it. Not even me anymore. Huh? So nothing has consequences? Not even this?
Ray breaks a single set piece or prop. Then, throughout the next speech, Ray destroys the set and the props. The CUCUY grows.
You made all this to fuck with me. You like it when I feel like shit. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. Because I'll feel like shit regardless. Like, I can't stop you? Huh? So what are the consequences? Yeah, if nothing I do matters, just use your fucking magic to fix all this shit, and then you drop it on me.
The CUCUY snaps. The lights change. Key appears. The actor playing Letty becomes Ray's boss, the chief of medicine. The stage is now a very real room in Ray's actual hospital, and it is very wrecked.
Doc, what the fuck, man?
Nice try, asshole. I know the game.
Ray grabs Key's face and pulls, as if trying to take a mask off.
Man, get off me! Stop!
Dr. Flores!
Ray suddenly comes to his senses.
Who are you now?
The boss, Doc, chill!
Are you sure?
Perhaps you should go home, Dr. Flores. Take some time off.
Wait, I don't need time off. I need to keep helping people.
You can't help anyone like this.
Hey, my chest hurts. Like a lot.
Okay, just relax.
That wasn't a suggestion. You are suspended until a review of your conduct can be completed.
No.
Jess, let's get this patient a doctor. Go home, Ray.
Snap. Lights change. The real world goes away. The CUCUY grows. Ray is in pain.
Oh yeah, that's tasty.
Fuck.
Walk it off, kid.
Do I deserve this?
Obviously.
I think you've made your point. Haven't I been punished enough? I don't think I could sink any lower. Wait, you look different.
It's in your head, and you're wrong. You don't know how long you can go, so you're a little sad. You still haven't dealt with any real consequences. Actually, here's the future you deserve.
Please, no.
Snap. Lights change. The CUCUY moves Ray. We are now in a hospital. Carlos enters and sits down. In a highly emotional state, he prepares a line of cocaine. The CUCUY starts the scene. Ray enters.
Dad, I'm here. What the hell are you doing?
What the fuck does it look like?
He snorts the line.
Dad, what the fuck? Are you really throwing away 17 years of sobriety?
What's the fucking point, huh, doctor? Maybe it helped me for a while, but I don't need it anymore. This makes me feel much better.
You're not this weak. Come on.
Let go.
What about the life you've created? What's Dr. Silver gonna think?
Do you really think a woman like that wants to be with me? An educated woman like that? I'm a booty call, that's all.
Don't say that.
You ain't embarrassing me, huh? You would stay away so much if you weren't.
Don't make this about me.
Carlos catches a bottle of pills and downs them.
That's something we can agree on. Not everything is about you.
Grandma needs you to be better than this. You used to take that seriously.
She doesn't need me anymore.
Where is she? Which room?
How are you not getting this?
Getting what?
You're too fucking late.
No.
Yes, you're too late. She's
No.
gone.
No, come on.
Come on, come on. What do you want me to do?
That's why you're like this.
I've always been like this. Although now I got the Taco Bell money, so I can afford this rich man stuff, man, real cocaine. But I gotta say, there's something nice about the old days.
Carlos catches a crack pipe and a lighter.
Stop.
Ray lunges for the pipe. They struggle over it.
Now you want to help, huh? Huh? Guilty conscience?
Stop.
I bet your conscience, your guilt is killing you, huh? Not that they digas tantas veces, pendejo. I left you message after message. Do you think I was playing with you? All those times I said, put some money away for a plane ticket. Be ready. Her kidneys, her heart. All of those times I said, use the time you have with her because you won't be able to later. What, because I said it? It can't be true?
That's not fair.
Fuck what's fair. It's not fair that she loved you so much and you let her down.
Ray deflates and lets himself sit on the floor. Carlos casually lights up the pipe.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
All you have to do is show up. You didn't deserve a chance to say goodbye.
But I'm here now.
Too little, too fucking late.
It's my fault.
It is. And you know what? You spent all these years telling me what a shitty father I was. And you were right. I couldn't handle seeing the love of my life, my heart, my soul fading away, dying from cancer. I abandoned you. You were right. But look, you're exactly like me.
I want to be like you, though.
Don't fucking lie to me. You're worse anyway. I never made excuses about who I was, who I am. You don't face it. You're arrogant, entitled, self-absorbed, cold. Your mother would be disappointed.
Carlos stares at Ray with contempt, then exits.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ray begins to cry.
I'm so sorry. Please.
Ray looks around. The CUCUY reappears.
Please. Okay, I'm ready.
The CUCUY grows.
The crack pipe at the hospital was a bit much, I suppose. Sorry about that.
Just make it stop.
Oh, it's over. Look, seems over.
Ray takes a deep breath, then stands.
I guess that's that then.
LETI enters behind the CUCUY with a suitcase. She rolls it towards Ray, who catches it. LETI remains unseen.
Time to go.
How did you?
I don't know. I did something like that before. Luck, maybe.
Where do you think you're going?
Home for the funeral. And after that, well, I guess you were right about me. And we'll deal with that when I get back. You win.
Wait.
LETI tosses Ray costume pieces for the upcoming flashback.
Gonna be sitting in traffic, so I'd rather just go now.
Don't go.
I have to.
You had to before and you didn't. What's the point of going now? Everyone is just going to resent you for it.
They can join the damn club.
It will just make you feel worse, Ray.
Yeah, maybe. But I made a promise.
She's dead. She won't know any better.
I will. A promise is a promise.
LETI steps out in front of the CUCUY, who finally realizes she's there. Ray still can't see her.
You!
Let me show you.
LETI and Ray snap at the same time. Lights change. It is now Ray's junior year of college.
Hey, mijo, venga pa' acá.
What's up, Grandma?
Looking around, she surreptitiously puts $20 in Ray's hand.
When you get back to Boston, get yourself something good.
Ooh, extra cheese, extra bacon, extra fries. That's what's up. Thanks, Grandma.
Shh, don't tell your dad, okay?
Ray kisses her forehead. She crosses him and he turns to leave.
Love you, Grandma.
Hey, wait. Hey, you gonna come to my funeral?
Well, are you setting up save the dates or something?
Promise me you'll come to my funeral when I die.
Grandma.
Promise.
I promise. But I'm coming to your birthday and Christmas. Lots of birthdays and lots of Christmases first. I promise.
Now back to the present. Letty watches the scene.
We had pretty much the same conversation every time I left town.
Okay, I have a confession to make. That thing I showed you a little while ago, you know, with the crack pipe in the hospital.
You mean the heartbreaking vision of my grandmother's death?
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. Doesn't necessarily have to happen, at least not like that.
No, don't give me that kind of hope. I bet that's what you want. Just another way to make me feel bad. A nice try, asshole. I'm still going to the funeral.
I mean it. She's not dead yet. It was just like the Bible thing, you know? Just to mess with you.
Mission accomplished.
I know. It was great. But look, she's still alive. Your dad doesn't hate you and isn't relapsing, so you don't have to go back.
Huh? This entire time, you've been making me feel like absolute scum for running away, and now you're telling me just to relax and stay away?
So?
Doesn't make sense.
The CUCUY shrinks just a tiny bit. Ray notices and finally realizes that the CUCUY has been changing the whole time.
I saw that.
Something wrong, right?
You are different. You're bigger. Well, I mean, you just got a little bit less big, but you're way bigger than before.
You're delusional.
How are you getting bigger? How are you getting stronger?
Magic?
Yeah, obviously, but it makes too much sense. Why not start out big? Why not change from big to small for the hell of it? Why not start out bigger than the fucking world?
You're still upset, Ray. Why don't we give you some time to calm down?
The CUCUY snaps. The light starts to change back. Ray snaps reflexively. The lights whip back to what they were before.
I did that earlier.
Only because I let you.
The CUCUY shrinks just a little bit, but is still big.
What just happened?
Nothing.
No. Something is happening, and I am this close to figuring it out.
As if you could, doctor. What a laughably human concept. A paper on the wall to signify a pittance of effort towards understanding existence to the underwhelming extent of the feeble human mind. You only understand the universe as the insect understands the bird that is crushing it. And I am universal.
The CUCUY snaps. Ray snaps back.
And I bet you want to put me in another one of your fucking nightmares. You want me to live in your nightmares. No more.
I'm not done with you. Where are you going?
The CUCUY snaps. Ray and Letty snap back. The CUCUY snaps. Ray and Letty snap back. Ray and Letty snap back.
You know.
Ray exits.
Well played.
I tried,
Of course. There's only so much you can do.
and I'll do it every time.
They exit. Carlos and Amy enters. They share a moment.
I'm with you.
Thank you.
It's not a problem.
On your day off, though, that's really...
No, come on. Don't worry about me.
Well, that's the rules. You're here on your day off. You're part of the family.
Okay. So I get a seat at the cookout then?
Yeah, bring a side.
Ah, I see how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is. But really, thank you for being here. I'm gonna go back in there in a bit, be with my brother and sister, but thank you.
It's the least I can do. Take all the time you need. I'll catch up when you're ready.
Amy moves to exit and freezes. Carlos sits down alone with a tissue in one hand and takes a candy bar out of his pocket with the other hand.
I know you're out there somewhere. You can come out.
The CUCUY appears.
That gave it away.
Feel like shit. Figured you'd show up.
Well, here I am. Delighted to see you.
Like clockwork.
Did you miss me?
Oh, sure. Like an old friend. Or a relative that shows up unannounced. Or a hemorrhoid that keeps coming back to that same spot.
That's me. Well, this has been a lovely little snack, but I'm waiting on the main course.
Main course.
We both know you're a smart guy. Come on, put it together.
No, you can't.
I can't. I will.
But he's good. He's my baby. Please, don't put him what I went through.
He's already in it.
But he's good.
Oh, Carlos. Does such a thing even exist?
The CUCUY sits Carlos back down with his tissue and his Milky Way. The CUCUY exits. Lights up on the other side of the stage as Ray enters and runs into Amy as she's exiting.
Dr. Silver, hi.
Oh, Dr. Flores. Wow.
I'm glad you're here. Look, I'm so sorry.
No, now's not the time for that.
I-
Just get in there.
Is she?
She's okay. Won't be long, but she's okay.
And my dad?
Hanging in there.
And you?
I've been taking good care of both of them. Really. Your family is full of remarkable people, Ray. You should be very proud.
Thank you, Amy.
They'll be happy to see you.
She exits. Lights come up on Carlos as he sniffs vigorously with the tissue to his nose.
What's that?
What?
What do you have in your hand?
Just a Kleenex.
Oh.
And the Milky Way.
Oh.
You made it.
I'm sorry.
No. But you made it.
I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter how long it took. You're here.
I could have been here sooner.
That's not important.
I could have been here more. I was just.
Shh. Stop all that. Stop. You're here now.
I was just scared. There's no good reason.
There's a reason. You can be scared. You can be scared. I understand. We all do.
But she needed me.
She can manage. We did just fine.
Did you need me?
Of course I needed you. But now you're here. So give yourself a break, okay? Snap out of it.
How is she?
Comfortable. She's been conscious a few times the last few days. Hasn't really recognized anyone or remembered much. Actually, she asked where Roger was.
Roger?
A dog I had in the 70s. I named it after a Cowboys quarterback.
Right.
It just works like that sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
At this point, mijo, you probably know better than I do. It's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, she might wake up for you a little bit, but she probably won't.
Okay.
But she's there. Some parts of her, it's there. I guarantee it, but I don't know. Maybe it's a part of her mind that still works deep down.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, maybe it's that, or maybe it's her soul. I don't know exactly what to believe in that anymore.
A
Or I
little,
don't know you believe in that.
a little, Dad.
But there's something there. She reacts when you talk to her. She reacts. Just a little bit, but you can see it. You can. So go in there. Make sure you tell her everything you need to say, because she'll hear you.
Okay.
She's proud of you, mijo. I know she is.
She's proud of you too, old man.
Huh?
She's proud of you. I know it. You turn your life around and you don't get enough credit for it, but she knows. And she forgave you for everything. Everything. Even for building those goddamn Taco Bells.
Get in there, you little shit.
Ray and Carlos exit. Lights change and the CUCUY appears. It starts changing the set to the operating room from the top of the play. Ray enters dressed for surgery.
You're still here?
Yeah, but you seem better.
I mean,
Well, about as good as anyone could expect you to be.
I suppose. Look, I have a patient coming
I
in.
feel any different?
I don't know. Better, and also not better. It's hard to say.
Did you say goodbye?
I did.
Was it everything you dreamed it would be?
I don't think anything could live up to the version you made up.
Of course.
But, I feel like somehow, some way, deep down inside, she understood and she was happy,
Who can say? Maybe what matters is that you're happy you did it.
No, but really, she was there, some part of her.
Okay, you don't have to convince me.
Look, you gotta understand, I'm a doctor, I'm a scientist. If I state an observation, even if it's a little bit far-fetched, I mean, you could be pretty confident that I actually observed it.
Yeah, you're right.
She was there, some part of her, I know it.
All that matters is that you feel good about it.
Right.
You do feel good about it, do you? Don't you?
Yes, I do.
Good. Isn't it nice to have closure?
Yes. Wait. Closure. Yes!
Celebrating?
I did it! I fixed it! Closure, bitch!
Like that matters.
If I was ever even a little bit of a bad child, for any reason, which I wasn't, I fixed it. I made up for it. Hit the road, son. This doctor's not on the fucking menu.
You mortals are so literal.
You ain't eating me! What? Why are you laughing? Aren't you gonna leave now?
Oh no!
What?
I'll never stop eating you.
The CUCUY exits the stage, but somehow, through projection, set pieces, backdrops, etc., some impossibly large depiction of the CUCUY appears, taking up the entire space. With mariachi music, Ray looks around at the bigness of the CUCUY.
Oh.
Ray takes out the rosary and holds it close. He falls to his knees. Letty enters wearing her robe and a surgery mask. She rolls a patient on a hospital bed on stage towards Ray.
Ay, mijo. It's okay to feel pain, but please remember whose grandson you are.
But you're gone.
Yes.
But, I mean, how are you?
It doesn't matter. You have work to do, a life to live, people to help.
But how?
Letty shrugs. She snaps, and Carlos enters wearing his khaki jacket and blue jeans. He puts on a surgery mask and stands on the other side of the table. LETI hands Ray a surgery instrument. The CUCUY's giant hands move into space and linger.
Okay then. For you. For you.
Ray gets to work. Blackout. We hear one last short, sinister laugh from the CUCUY. End of play.